So if you've ever bought into the dream of making money online, you were probably sold a very specific image.
Oh, yeah. Palm trees,
Yeah.
the laptop lifestyle.
Passive income. And specifically, you were probably sold on dropshipping.
And if you've actually tried it, you know the reality is a little different.
A little different is putting it mildly.
Yeah. Instead of that passive income, you basically bought yourself a second job. It's endless customer service, what some of our sources call support prison.
That's a great term for it. It really is constant firefighting. You're dealing with supplier delays, angry emails, and this underlying fear that if you actually succeed and scale up.
More sales just means more problems.
Yeah.
Exponentially more.
Exactly. The old model, it's just functionally broken. The money stops the second you stop working.
Right. And if that sounds at all familiar, then this deep dive is, well, it's your escape hatch. We're looking at a huge shift in how e-commerce can work.
Away from the chaos.
Away from the chaos and toward a system that's predictable, scalable, and actually passive. What the sources are calling an AI money-making machine.
Okay, before we get into the machine itself, let's just quickly set the terms so we're all on the same page. E-commerce.
E-commerce is just the modern storefront, buying and selling stuff online. Simple.
And dropshipping?
That's just the fulfillment method. It's the smart, low-risk part. You list a product, say for $50.
Okay.
A customer buys it. Your system automatically pays your supplier, maybe $15. The supplier then ships it directly to the customer.
And you keep the $35 difference without ever touching a box.
That's it. No inventory. And this support prison term we mentioned,
Yeah, let's clarify that.
it's that horrible spot where your profits get eaten alive by answering emails about late shipments because your fulfillment system is, a mess. We're here to get rid of that.
Complete.
Exactly. The model itself is solid, it's low risk, and it's projected to grow like crazy until at least 2032. But to make it passive, you need 5 pieces that all connect. You need the engine, the product strategy, the automation, the fuel, and the unfair advantage.
So let's start with the foundation, the engine.
Let's do it.
You look at all the platforms out there, WooCommerce, Wix, you name it, but the sources are, they're adamant. If you're serious about this, there's only one logical choice.
It has to be Shopify.
It has to be Shopify.
Yeah, look, the fact is 90% of the top e-commerce stores run on Shopify. And that's not an accident. It's because it removes all the big friction points for you, the entrepreneur.
All technical stuff that just bogs you down.
Precisely. You need 0 tech skills. If you can use your phone, you can build a professional-looking store. It's all drag and drop. But the real power is the ecosystem.
The ecosystem, what does that actually mean for someone starting out?
It's like the iPhone of e-commerce.
Yeah.
It means there's an app for literally every single business need, and it just plugs right in.
Okay, like what?
You need AutoDS for importing and fulfillment. It's there. You need Lux to pull in verified product reviews. It's there. Klaviyo for email marketing. It's a click away.
Yeah.
Every tool you'd ever need is already built and optimized for the platform.
So you can build a real brand, not just some static page.
That's the key. And the sources also really hammer on speed and trust. If you get that viral moment on TikTok.
You can't have your site crash.
Right. And Shopify won't. It's hosted on these massive servers. Plus, customers recognize that Shopify secured checkout. They trust it. That alone boosts your sales before you do anything else.
And what about for advertising, the fuel we'll get to later? How does it connect to things like TikTok or Meta ads?
It's basically automatic. You need something called a pixel connection to track who's buying from your ads. Shopify Just, it handles that for you. It installs the code. It makes the connection. So you can focus on your profits, not on troubleshooting tech.
Okay, so the engine is set up. It's humming. Now, the product strategy, the sources say this isn't about guessing. It's more about cloning.
That's right. And there are 2 ironclad rules here to take all the risk out. Rule number 1, do not try to invent a new product.
You're not Elon Musk.
You are not Elon Musk.
Yeah.
That takes a ton of capital and time.
And rule number 2?
Find what is already selling and just sell it better. Your job is to clone success, not to chase some idea you had in the shower.
So how do you find those winners? What are you looking for?
You're scrolling TikTok, you're scrolling Facebook, and you're looking for products. It could be anything, like nasal dilators or a red light therapy wand that are getting just massive engagement.
Tons of likes, shares, comments.
Right. But, and this is the key, when you click the link to their store, the website is just, it's poorly built, it looks generic.
So that's the signal. Huge demand, terrible execution.
Exactly. That's your opening. Then you just verify the numbers on a site like AliExpress or using the sourcing tool in AutoDS. The winning formula is simple. If people are already buying it for $60 and you can get it for 10,
You've got a winner.
you've got a winner.
And the sources claim you can get this whole thing, this automated store, up and running in less than 24 hours. So let's walk through that setup. First, opening the store.
Okay, you start the Shopify 3-day free trial. But there is a critical step here everyone misses. You must select the $1 basic plan and put your card in,
Why is that so important?
because that's what removes the store password. If you don't do that, nobody can actually get into your site to buy anything. You have to pay the dollar to open the doors for business.
Got it. Doors open, then you install the automation piece, AutoDS. This is how you escape that support prison.
Right. AutoDS is your digital warehouse manager. You find that winning product, you copy the URL, you paste it into AutoDS, and you click Publish to Store.
And it handles everything from there.
It handles the import, the pricing, and most importantly, when a sale comes in, it automatically orders and ships the product to the customer. This is the passive part. You never see or touch the inventory.
But you still have to sell it better. You can't just use the boring factory description. This is where AI copywriting, like with ChatGPT, comes in. What's the prompt there?
You don't just ask for a description, you prompt it to act as an 8-figure e-commerce store owner.
Okay.
And you tell it to use the AIDA formula, attention, interest, desire, action, and to focus on benefits, not features. Don't tell me what it is, tell me what it does for me.
And the page formatting is super specific, too. It's all about building trust and clarity. Let's group these. What are the essential trust elements?
Mandatory. You need a clear 30-day guarantee, a detailed FAQ to answer questions up front, and at least 3 personalized 5-star reviews with a name and a location. That's instant social proof.
Okay, trust is covered. What about handling objections?
That's where a collapsible How It Works tab comes in. If the product seems a little complex, you give them a quick, easy explanation without cluttering the page.
Makes sense. And finally, the conversion boosters. What actually gets them to click buy?
This is short, punchy sentences with emojis. It's benefit-driven headlines. It's results sliders. 94% felt relief in 30 minutes.
Right.
And the last little trick, which the sources say can boost conversion by around 20%, is a simple text block. Update. We went viral on TikTok. Stock is limited.
FOMO. Fear of missing out. It's powerful.
Very powerful.
So we have the store, the automation, the copy, but there's still a massive trust killer. Generic ads and those terrible factory photos. This brings us to the unfair advantage.
This is the real game changer. This is what separates the people who fail from the ones who build a real brand. The trust problem is huge.
Yeah.
Most dropshippers use stolen, low-quality videos that look like a total scam, or they spend a fortune like $500 for one video on a human influencer who might be inconsistent.
Which is why the sources are so big on this idea of creating and owning your own AI influencer, a digital avatar, like Mia from the source material. Why is that better than a real person? Isn't it fake?
It's a great question, but the data shows audiences respond to consistency and quality. When you own the AI face, you get rid of all the human risk factors.
No scheduling issues, no bad takes.
No inconsistent lighting, no demands for more money later. You pay once to create the avatar, and Mia works for you 24/7, building perfect brand consistency.
So it's not really about being fake. It's about eliminating risk. You're trading human randomness for predictable quality.
Exactly. And the creative strategy has to be right. You're not making a slick TV commercial. You're making it look like a native TikTok video.
Right.
And the trend you use is the dupe trend. The script would be something like, I tried this $300 wand versus this $60 dupe I found.
Ah, I see. So you're not selling a cheap knockoff. You're selling a smart financial hack. The buyer feels clever.
Yes. It gives them the psychological green light to make the purchase. And that leads to what the sources call the magic moment, the trust bridge.
The trust bridge.
The user sees your AI face, Mia, in the ad. They click Shop Now. They land on your product page, and who do they see again?
They see Mia.
They see Mia again. She's in the banner. She's holding the product. Her name is in the reviews. The generic factory look is gone.
It's replaced by a consistent, recognizable face from the ad they just clicked.
That consistency is everything for conversion. The sources say when you get this right, you can literally double your conversion rate and permanently lower your ad costs.
Because the algorithm rewards ads that convert well.
It rewards you with cheaper traffic.
Okay, so we have the brand, the machine, the AI face-building trust. Now we need the fuel, the advertising. This is where so many people just burn their money. They set and forget.
It's pure gambling. This strategy is the opposite. We call it surf scaling. You treat the ad algorithm like an ocean wave. If the wave is good, you ride it hard. If it's bad, you get off immediately before you drown.
And the focus here is TikTok ads. So let's break down this protocol. Phase 1, the midnight protocol.
It's all about timing. TikTok's algorithm kind of resets at midnight, local time. You want to be the first in line for that fresh auction.
So what's the action?
You create 3 identical campaigns. Same product, same video with your AI face, and this is key broad, open targeting. Let TikTok's algorithm find your customer. Don't guess.
And you set a small budget, $50 a day on each, and schedule them to turn on right at 12:00 a.m. Why 3 identical ones, not just one?
Because algorithms have a random element. Campaign A might get a bad placement and flop. Campaign B might do okay. But Campaign C could, for whatever reason, catch a viral wave.
You're buying 3 lottery tickets instead of 1.
Exactly. Maximizing your chances of catching a winner early.
Okay, so now we're in the active phase, surfing the algorithm.
Right.
We have 3 checkpoints. First one, 11:00 a.m., the Kalvich.
At 11 a.m., you open your ads manager. If any campaign has spent $20 and has 0 sales, you kill it. Immediately. Don't give it a cent. That's a bad wave. Cut your losses. If it is profitable, even a little bit, you bump the budget by 20%. Just a little nudge to tell TikTok you like what's happening.
$20 seems fast to make a call. Why not let it spend the full 50?
Because a winning wave usually shows itself early. The goal is to cut waste instantly. Waiting until $50 is spent means you just burned $30 for no reason. This system is about ruthless efficiency.
Okay, that makes sense. Checkpoint 2 is at 2:00 p.m. Double down on winners.
Right. If that winning campaign is still doing really well, you now know it's a hot day. You have to get aggressive. You double the budget. If it was at $60, you push it to $120.
Why so aggressive?
Because you have to force TikTok to spend your money while that window of high engagement is open. That's how you capture huge volume.
And the last checkpoint, 8:00 p.m., is just to let it ride.
If it's still profitable, you just let it run until midnight. This is how you go from spending $50 to spending $500 to make $1,500 back in a single day.
Which brings us to phase 3, the midnight reset. At 11:59 p.m., you turn everything off, even the winners. That feels so counterintuitive. Why shut down a golden goose?
Because performance on this strategy almost always tanks after 24 hours.
Yeah.
The algorithm gets stale, so you turn it all off, you take your winning campaign data, you duplicate it 3 to 5 times for the next day.
And schedule those new ones for midnight again.
You reset the wave. You start fresh with proven data, and you avoid that algorithm fatigue.
So what we've really built here is a full ecosystem. It's designed to take luck completely out of the equation.
Exactly. Most people fail because they're gambling. You're not. You have a system.
You've got the avatar, your digital human, working 24/7 to build trust.
You've got the clone strategy, so you're not guessing at products.
The machine, Shopify, and AutoDS, handling all the boring logistics so you're not trapped in support prison.
And you've got the fuel, the surf scaling protocol to systematically turn $1 into 5.
So you now have the map. You have the unfair advantage. The sources are pretty blunt about this. The biggest tragedy would be listening to all of this, nodding along.
And then just closing the tab and going back to Netflix.
Yeah. All this knowledge becomes useless until it's actually applied.
It's just trivia at that point.
So here's the challenge. The action item. Launch your store this weekend, not next month. Get the Shopify plan, install AutoDS, find a proven winner, and run your first midnight protocol tests.
Oh, stop learning. Start earning.
Go get paid.